Hey guys, this is Tauna, and today we've got our first reveal for Edge of Eternities, which is absolutely huge. There are some big revelations potentially from this as well. Today we have our first reveal. We haven't seen any cards from Edge yet, so this is going to be, the start of it. We got tomorrow more. We've got huge stuff coming up. So Tezzeret is back. We've seen the art for this one before. However, this is the first card that we've seen. And as I said, there's some huge revelations from this card potentially for both the set and for the future of Magic the Gathering. So if you do like this content, make sure you subscribe. This is instant speed breaking news. This came out just a couple hours ago. I was at my LGS. So as soon as I've got back, I'm coming here making this video for you guys. But as of tomorrow, when all of this new Edge of Eternities comes live, we're going to be covering it here in a huge summary for you guys. So this is the card, Tezzeret, Cruel Captain. So whenever an artifact you control enters, put a loyalty counter onto Tezzeret. Keep in mind that loyalty counter is going to be super easy to get because it's not even whenever one or more artifacts enter. It's just whenever an artifact enter. You've got Academy Manufacturer out. Boom. That is 3 loyalty each time you create a treasure, clue, etc. It is absolutely huge. You can also untap target artifact or creatures with his 0 ability there. If it's an artifact creature, you're going to put a +1/+1 counter onto it. So, we know artifact creatures are definitely going to be within the set. You can -3 to search for an artifact with mana value 1 or less, reveal it and put it into your hand. There's your Soul Ring or whatever else you've got. This is going to come out into a standard legal set. So there's some huge things that you could potentially kind of get from there. We've got all those vehicles and stuff like that. I don't know if there's any that were mana value 1 or less, but there's going to be stuff you're going to be able to tutor up. That's going to be great either within the set or previously within standard. And then our -7 here is you get an emblem with at the beginning of combat on your turn, put 3 +1 counters onto target artifact you control. It's not even non-creature artifact. If it's not a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot artifact creature. Oh man, when you get this out, once you start pumping out treasures or clues or foods, you're going to get this emblem multiple times. You're going to be able to do it once per turn to get that emblem, but oh boy, this is absolutely insane. The other thing to keep in mind is that Tezzeret is colorless. He is colorless up here. We'll get to what the implications of that are in a minute, but he's not Dimir anymore or anything like that. So it's really interesting to see here. He's going to fit into any artifact-based deck. We've also seen the alternate art for him here, which is really cool. It's absolutely like, I can't read their name and I don't remember their exact name, but I know that they are one of my favorite artists from Magic. This is just really awesome. My brother said it looks like he's on the toilet because this looks like toilet paper. I guess I can kind of see it, and that's hilarious, but either way, absolutely awesome card. So this is also becoming standard legal when we've got this Ugin Eye of the Storms there, which already is an absolutely crazy card, because now whenever you cast Ugin and then you cast this card, the Tezzeret, you're going to be able to exile something. You also will be able to potentially tutor up this Tezzeret with the Ugin. We also have the new Ultima, which is going to be working incredibly well. And holy cow, I just thought more about that Ultima as to what I'm going to get to in a second. Yeah, this is really cool. So what am I implying here? Okay, so Tezzeret is collector number 0002, right? That means that there is one mythic creature or mythic card before Tezzeret in regards to alphabetically. It has to be colorless as well. Given how they order it, it has to be colorless and it has to be before Tezzeret alphabetically, which means, the letters before T or before TE, I guess. It has to be something before that. It could be like Khan, I guess, but what does this mean? Potential Eldrazi return. I can't get this out of my head, especially given the teaser that I showed you guys the other day, which I'll show you again in a minute. The Eldrazi Titans are very known for being these big colorless creatures, right? They're huge colorless creatures. They're mythics. They're rare. They're incredibly powerful. They have to do with the Blind Eternities, the Edge, which is what we're going to, Edge of Eternities. The Edge of the Blind Eternities is the plane that we're going to here. That borders upon the Blind Eternities, which is where all the Eldrazi come from. 2 of these Eldrazi precede Tezzeret alphabetically. Kozilek, he was killed on Zendikar. Now, he could potentially come back, whether it was just an avatar of him. There's more of him out there. Who knows? He could come back. He is confirmed dead by Mark Rosewater. However, you know, that doesn't mean that he's dead forever. You know, this is comic book logic, essentially. You know, they can come back. It may have just been his avatar. There's more of him, whatever. Yeah. But hold with me. Emrakul was trapped in a freaking moon. Now, obviously, you know, that was a moon on the plane of Innistrad. We also know that there is big Omen Pass opening up. Now, we don't know if the Omen Pass is still opening up. We don't know what's happening post-storyline of Mr. I'm better than everyone, Jace, going and stuffing around with a meditation plane to try and reset the universe. But it is potential that this moon could have been sucked into the space plane. Who knows what that does to Innistrad or what exactly happens there. But we've trapped Emrakul within a moon. I am potentially saying that Emrakul could come back, which is insane. We have seen a teaser for this. We saw this teaser here, which was up on Magic Arena, where they specifically showed all of the Unfinity lands, all space lands, space set, etc. They also showed murders at Karlov Manor, a Karlov Manor sleeve here. They have been known to tease things previously within Arena, right? They showed Karlov Manor. Now we know that Mr. Niv Mizzet is trying to potentially create this big multiversal hub on Ravnica. And that's to do with, you know, going to all the different planes and stuff like that. And the Edge of Eternities is kind of a different type of plane. So what if he's obviously, you know, would want to be trying to connect to that. But this all is dust sleeve here. There is no need for that to be there. This is a secret layered art. There was no need for this to have existed, let alone be a part of this big thing, except for the fact it looks really cool. I guess that's why it exists. But either way, yeah, this is clearly could potentially be teasing the Eldrazi returning. Not even just the Eldrazi. Mama Emrakul's coming back. She's not going to be happy either. She's been trapped in a moon. She's been lonely up there. You know, I'd tap that. Yep. I'd love to hear from you guys what your thoughts are. Let me know. Have a great day and goodbye.